Hello. Okay, back on the C major scale. Okay, so that's the C major scale, and as you can see, I've improved on navigating around the fretboard and finding it and playing it. Next thing I wanted to do is put it into an application, like something that's really fun to jam. One of my favorite chords is this. It's like a 9 chord, so it's basically like a C7 would be this. Be a C, an E, an F, an A sharp, and a G. That's a C7 because you're flatting the 7. Now, if you just lay your finger down, you're including the 9 here. It's very funky. And you can do that thing where you drift from the, you slur in from just flat. Okay, and the other thing you can do is you can extend up just with those same 3 fingers. Okay? And you can also, because that's a C7 as well, you can just hit those, because this is the root, and if you flat the 7, so I mean your C chord is this, right? Everyone would recognize that's a C major chord, and then this is a C7. So, but the thing is, we've been practicing the C major scale. How do we apply what we've been practicing to a vamp that's funky? Because the major scale is not very funky. Like, well, that kind of sounds kind of funky, don't it? But you can't play it over the C9 or the C7 or. I think. You want to have that flatted 7 in something that's funky. So C major has a major 7, which is half a step flat from the root. So how do we incorporate the C major scale into something that's really funky? And I would suggest that play over a G7 progression. So I'm using the C major scale, but I'm playing over G, okay? I'm really into that G, and then the G triad is a G, a B, and a D. Makes the G triad. So within the C major scale, you want to hit those notes, and they're all in there. See? if you have any questions about that, put it in the... So that's just a G. I'm playing the fragment of the G. I'm not playing, I'm playing the fifth here, but not here. You can do it. But in like funk like that, they tend to just use fragments of chords rather than the whole. And I think when you're playing with a bass player, it sounds less muddy. It sounds pretty cool to just play like even two notes like. And we want to incorporate the 7. So this is a chord here. Just those 3 notes. So the 3rd fret of the 4th string, 4th fret of the 3rd string, and 3rd fret of the 2nd string. That's a D, that's a B, that's an F, with a G on the bass. Okay, that's pretty easy, right? And we're just using the C major scale that we've been practicing everywhere, so you should be able to play that chord. But we want to identify the notes in the G triad, so the G, B, and the D. Okay, so even though so here's in the G in a C major scale. Here's the D. Here's the G, and here's the B. Okay, and then because we want to make it a G9 chord, the fingering actually should be this. So your middle finger is on the 3rd fret of the 4th string, pointer finger is on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, and your 3rd finger is on the D, which is the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. And then from that you should be able to play the C major scale, but really emphasizing the root, the 3rd, and the 5th of G. Okay, and what you're actually doing is you're playing in G mixolydian. That's the mode. And you can go. the C major scale, you want to focus on these three notes. Okay? Okay, I don't know if that makes any sense, but I gotta practice it, but it can be a lot of fun. And that's how you apply the C major scale in a real world situation. You want to play this sort of funky groove. Anyway, I screwed up. But so there I just went, you naturally feel like you want to go to the fourth of G, which is C. But when then you're playing the C comp, you don't want to be playing in C major. You want to change to, what would you change to? F major, I guess. Let's see if that works. Yeah. There we go. Try that out.